back with more top eliminator action here, the last qualifying session of the weekend for these guys. Billy Morris over here in the near lane made 292. So he was 3/9 of a second quicker than the class index. Mark Puños improves to a nice 298 with a 7. Bettered his 3 flat from earlier. So really good run there for Mark. That's either going to put him 3rd or 4th on the ladder. I'm not sure what the 3rd digit was on Paul Taylor's 298. Actually, Paul Taylor was 298.9. So Puños 298 with a 6 and move up to the number 3 spot. So really nice run from Mark and the Las Vegas based team, Fast Track Construction team. Mark did some work over the break since the last race here in October, a new converter in it, and yeah, the car really seems to like it. So Billy Morris at the breakout, I'm sure they're going for the 295.0 index, and we missed a little bit on the fast side. The goal is top eliminators run as close to 2.950 as possible. Shout out to Todd Kinney, the Alto Trophy with Blue Power Firearms. We are at the Soboba Casino in San Jacinto, California for the 2017 Southern California Sandbag Association season opener. We are in the final qualifying session for the top eliminator 295 index pass. We still have the final session for fast scores to run as well as top alcohol. I'm uncertain if the fuel cards will come back again tonight. But so we got some top eliminator cards to run here. And then also we'll have the semifinals and finals of the Pro Game. So up next is going to be Sean Thompson out of Las Vegas in the near lane. In the Wild Bill ride. Small black Chevy, low alcohol power. Looking at Gary Crawford, you have a debut out of Las Vegas also. Gary was a little on the bad side in the first run with 288. Looks like we're going to be 95 index. We're trying to back it down and run right on the number one. There, it sounded like it winged it pretty good when like below the trans brake, and something broke in the driveline, probably either transmission or rear end. So tough break for Terry Crawford there in the Yabba Dabba Doo entry. Sean Thompson over here in the near lane went 335 with a 7 at 88 miles an hour. So Sean does not improve on his earlier 320 ET. Soboba Casino is in San Jacinto, California. We're here racing with the Southern California Sand Drag Association. You're watching the National Sand Drag News live stream presented by Good Vibrations Motorsports. A tough break there for Terry Crawford, one of the nicest guys you'll meet here in the sand drag world. He's traveled all over the country running that car, and unfortunately, had some breakage there on that pass. We're going to clean the track and come back with more top eliminator action. This top eliminator class is highly competitive. 2.95 is the class index, so we're not close to that number again without breaking out. See a lot of blown alcohol cars in this category. You gotta Occasionally you see a nitrous car sneak into the mix. You'll see Tommy Zavala up here with some header flames in a little bit. So we are in the final qualifying session for Top Eliminator right now. So we're going to go to Top Eliminator and then to the Pro Gambler. And then if the A-Field cars are in the Passport cars are in the lanes, then we'll go to them. So try to wrap things up here tonight. Trying to tow Terry's car off the track. Fortunately, the rear end may be locked up on that thing, so it's not going anywhere. So this could get interesting. So anyways, be sure to like and share as let us everybody know what's going on. We're out here racing 300-foot sand bags at the Soboba Casino in Jacinto, California. Oh, here we go. We got a tractor coming.
Rear end locked up.
Yep, rear end is definitely locked up. Give a big shout out to the Motorsport Safety Solutions team. Bill out here all weekend this weekend, as well as the team leader, Mr. Dave Nearbuzz. Great people. And our safety crew out here at the West Coast Sand Drag events. This is going to be interesting to watch some get the car off the track, but tough break for Terry. Sure, I'm not sure if he's got another center section to put in it or not. But, if not, I'm sure he'll be ready for the next race. So we've had a great weekend of racing so far. As we wrap up qualifying tonight, eliminations will be tomorrow.
All right, we'll see you.
In the Fast Fours A-Field class,
Stay warm.
your current #1 qualifier is Adam Rowe out of Michigan, making the long haul out here. Ran 271, personal best ET for Adam. So he's sitting #1 right now. Robert Skidmore sitting 2. In the Fast Fours category, they'll be back up here in just a little bit. But we're in the middle of the final session for Top Eliminator. Currently your #1 qualifier is Billy Morris with a 296 with a 1 on the 295 index. So we're gonna lift the back of the car up with the tractor here. Up it there. Great crowd here this weekend at the Soboba Casino in San Jacinto, California. It's 2-3 deep over there on the other side of the track. On this side, it looks like it's thinned out a little, but there's still quite a few people down there. It's a pretty good spectator turnout for here. So once again, you're watching the National Sand Drag News live stream presented by Good Vibrations Motorsports. Be sure to go to goodvibesracing.com. Visit them on Facebook at Good Vibrations Motorsports. High performance mail order specializing in blown applications. Great folks. Jim James, Tolmar family. Met one of their employees, Cameron, out here tonight. Good people. We want to thank all the other daily race coverage sponsors for NSDN for the 2017 SCSDA season. Southern California OTR Recycling, Mr. Greg Tunget, is on board for the whole season. As well as Rialto Trophy, Mr. Todd Kinney. Big shout out to him and his crew there. They made this awesome banner for us. Thank you to Southern California Sand Drag Association, Mike Gazzini, and the whole team there that put on these great events. We also want to thank Hammer Down Racing, Mr. Dennis Wright, Morris Family Racing. Saw Billy run there a few minutes ago, currently sitting number 1 in Top Eliminator. Mark Puños from Fast Track Construction out of Las Vegas. You saw him run also a few minutes ago. MPC Racing, Mark Ratliff. And Kevin Williams Racing, old K-Dog himself. So, let's see how we're progressing over here. Trying to get Terry Crawford's car off the track. The rear end locked up on it, so we're going to have to try to lift the back of the car up so we can get him off the track. Tough break for the campaigner out of Las Vegas. Terry ran a 288 in the first session today. A little quick. So they got the car lifted up and they're going to drag him off. But yeah, this is the final session of qualifying tonight. We still have the Fast Fours cars as well as Top Alcohol to come up. And I'm not sure if we'll see Top Fuel back or not. I know a couple of the teams are not coming back. Not sure. Dennis may come back up again, but we'll see. See what happens there. Hate to see that parts breakage, but it happens when you're running them as hard as they are here. Tractors are sitting down there about the finish line, so once we get Terry's car off the track, we'll be able to continue on with more Top Eliminator qualifying from the SCSDA season opener. So let's see, where's everybody watching from tonight? Be sure to like and share so we get more viewers. We had actually up over 150 last night at one point, so that was pretty cool. Hey, there's the tractors. We're getting close. Big shout out to everybody checking out on the feed. We got folks from Cincinnati, Ohio, Bakersfield, Kentucky. Shout out to Texas English. Regulars down there at Little Sandy Raceway, one of our favorite tracks to go to. Oz. Does that mean Australia? Oh yeah, and the Wheelie King Nick is back from Las Vegas. So the tractors are clearing and we'll have more Top Eliminator action. I believe Larry Snow is going to be up next. We're getting ready to start the next pair. Top Eliminator 295 is the index. Run as close to the index as you can without going quicker. It's been a challenge this weekend for the Top Eliminator racers. They're not used to running in this cool air like they have this weekend. So there's been a lot of breakouts, but everybody's starting to get them dialed in, getting them as close as they can to the index. got them started. It looks like it's going to be Paul Taylor in the Out of Control dragster out of Bakersfield, California, facing off with on the fast side, 291. 291 with the 5 at one time. 315 over on the far side for Larry Snow. So Paul Taylor going a little bit too fast there. So he'll stay in the number 4 qualifying position. 291. Okay, 315. Larry Snow ran a 304 last night, so he'll be sitting on that number, which should put him down around 6th, 7th, somewhere in that ballpark. So we're getting ready for the next pair. Top Eliminator qualifying. Your final qualifier for tonight. So you're watching the National Standard News live stream presented by Good Vibrations Motorsports. The 2017 Southern California Sand Drag Association season opener. Soboba Casino, San Jacinto, California is where we're at. 300-foot sand drag racing. So here we go, next pair. We'll start it up. It'll be Paul Graham coming out in the far lane. Paul's right here in Menifee, California. Up against Jeff Liston in the small block Chevy powered sand bomber out of Las Vegas. Jeff Liston goes 299, Paul Graham 302.
Jeffrey?
Jeff? I don't have his approval. So anyways,
You
Jeff
getting in?
listed $299, $302 for Paul's run. So what do you think about that run, Pete Shank?
I'm not happy with it because we were hoping for a little better than a 299 after the 297.
Well, you guys went 97 last session.
Yeah, so we did okay. We did okay in this round this evening, but we're kind of looking to tighten that number up a little. Maybe getting to a 96 would have been perfect, but
right, yeah,
you know,
that would have been the goal to try to bump up one more spot.
it would have been perfect. But you know,
hey, that's racing.
That's
exactly right.
So back to the drawing board for tomorrow.
We'll see what happens for tomorrow.
Yep, the heat's going to change.
Well, that's something I've been talking about all weekend. Is a lot of the guys are not used to running in conditions like this.
No,
It's made it a definite challenge.
Yeah, it's like last night's session. When we got down to that, it was like the numbers didn't mean anything to us. We were just trying to break in the eights for Jeffrey, just
right.
for some bragging rights, you know.
Right, exactly.
So we ran a 93 last night, and that was he was all excited. Popped a wheelie.
Yeah.
Finally ran it about to the 60-foot mark.
And did. That was one of the coolest passes I've seen over here because he carried the front end like perfect out to around half track and it set it down real nice.
And I thought
good stuff.
I thought that was our 89. That's what it was supposed
like
to be.
it.
He'll get there.
It's getting close.
We don't get many chances for that kind of weather condition.
Right,
so
exactly.
we try and take advantage of it.
Exactly. And I think I've seen a lot of other guys trying to go for personal best and see if they can get down there. We saw Mark Whitmore run a 288.
Yep.
Or 289 yesterday.
Yep,
Terry
yep.
Crawford won a 288 earlier today before broke the rear end there, but
yeah,
unfortunate deal there for Terry. But
unfortunate for both those guys.
Yeah.
But you know, that's why we call it racing, right?
Yep.
If it was easy, we'd all be winning all the time.
Exactly. So, oh man, what do you think about this crowd here, Pete? There's a lot of people here.
It was very thick earlier.
Yes, it was.
And it cleared out just that. Well, there's Jeffy's crew.
Jeff's steering
Jeffy's crew.
section over there. Yeah.
There they go.
This is good stuff right here.
The absolute loudest and out of all of them.
I would say hands down they are the loudest cheering section in sand drag racing. There is no doubt about that. They are something else. So
it's a continuing tradition.
That's right, continuing tradition. Absolutely. Great to see the Liston family and out here racing this weekend. Great to visit with our buddy Pete Shank here.
And very, very nice to see you too, Tom.
Absolutely. Pete, from the fame of driving the Blue Bayou.
Yeah, it's still hanging around.
We gonna see it back out someday, Pete?
I hope so.
Yeah, that'd be great to see that hot rod back out. That is a cool ride.
Every time I see the Whitmore car out, I feel it's time to bring mine back out.
Yeah, exactly.
I think he needs a little competition.
Absolutely, that'd be awesome to see another fast short car out here again.
In fact, tell all the viewers out there, let's all get the short cars back out in the track.
Absolutely. Let's get them fast short cars out here. They are definitely entertaining to watch. There's no doubt about that.
Yep, that they are. They rarely go straight.
Yeah, that's for sure. Wow. And Pete has even run Top Fuel, so we've got the Top Fuel experience too.
Yeah, we do have that going for us too. That was a short-lived career, but that was fun while it lasted.
Absolutely.
One of those things I'm glad I can say I've done it.
There can't be many people that have said they've run 240s, like 41 or something like that.
237.
37. There you go.
37 and 160.
Yeah, there's not a lot of people that can say that they've run that quick before. Pretty awesome stuff. We're gonna should have a couple more top Eliminator cars left.
Tommy Sabala's left. He's been having issues and some, I don't know, light problems, it seems.
Is Whitmore over there or no?
No, Whitmore actually boogered up his right front rim.
Oh, he did on that run when he got,
Yeah, so he doesn't have another rim and he wants to check the frame out and all that before he brings it back out. So we might see him again tomorrow.
Yeah, Mark had quite a wild ride there in that last section. He went and took the finish line cones out and He had to do a driving job to hang on to her down there.
Apparently he hit something somewhere on the track.
I think he may have hit the finish line sensors.
Well,
They were out there adjusting them after that.
they
so
were, but he hit
He did hit something.
something concrete.
Something
because
fairly substantial.
a hole in the tire and probably about a 2-inch bend in the rim itself.
Ouch.
So
Ooh.
that's why I wanted to check the front end.
Yeah, it's definitely err on the side of safety on that. That's for sure.
But as far as track conditions, this is
pretty
extremely good tonight.
Pretty much the premium right here.
This
Doesn't
is.
get any better than this.
Dirt's good, air's good, and then tomorrow it's going to go to 70 degrees and screw it all up for us.
Well, that's something I've been telling everybody this weekend, that for the heads up categories, pretty much all the qualifying sessions have been in the evening, and then we're going to roll them out for first round at around noon or whenever tomorrow.
And the
it's
weather,
going to be
yeah.
totally different weather conditions and a totally different track.
Yep. So here goes the guessing game for
That's
tomorrow.
right. That's right. Well, you guys got data from
We have some data from the last few times out.
May race when you guys went to the finals. So.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
it'll be good.
apparently we fixed our problem, as you can tell.
Yes, yes.
The car
definitely.
actually goes on the track again.
Yes, it does.
So, but that 299 still bothering me. still not happy with that. That's,
Typical tuner. Not happy unless it's perfect.
Yeah. I would have been happy with another 297, but I don't know.
Yeah.
We lost a couple.
Lost a couple on there, but
Yep.
hey, we'll go back to the drawing board for first round tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay, what are we waiting for? Still waiting for just Tom.
Should be Tommy left.
There we go.
Were,
Fire it up now.
were any of the four-cylinder cars in the lanes over there? Or not?
I didn't see any.
Okay.
I saw some of the pro mods pulling in.
Okay.
So probably already
Okay. So here we go. Last car here in this top eliminator qualifying session. It's going to be Tommy Zavala out of Somerton, Arizona. In the Zavala & Son Southwest Sanitation Dragster. 632 cubic inches. What's the nitrous on it?
One of the few.
One of the few. We actually had a question on the live stream last night if there's anybody that runs a nitrous combination in this class. There is one here this weekend.
Everybody else is blown.
That's right. Yep, absolutely.
Blown out.
So Tommy's going to come out over, which lane are we going? He's coming over here.
He's going to actually throw out his second stage of nitrous.
Yeah. We were talking about that. Should be quite an interesting pass here. You'll see the candles lit on this car. Burning some nitrous. So there we go, Tommy Zavala. Finish up top eliminator qualifying. It's a 308 for Tommy Zavala. 308 at 102 miles an hour.
Right. He hit that second stage too late.
So 308 for Tommy Zavala. His best on the weekend so far is a 305. So he'll stand on that number. So Tommy Zavala, and in top eliminator. So up next, we should have some pro gambler action coming up. Shout out to Pete Shank there, coming over here to give us some expert commentary. Always good to visit with them. So, next car up, it's going to be Derek Delcunis in the Larry Minor